Hi gamers, and welcome back to a new episode of my human frost mage leveling series. Today I'm more looking like a arcane mage with the Heart of Fear, I think it's normal mode set, and the Gaze of Arrogance from the Shah of Pride. Both Mist of Pandaria, one Mist of Pandaria set and one Mist of Pandaria weapon, because, well, mob is still my favorite expansion. Well, considering it can be my second favorite expansion, given that the War Within is very high up there. But before I jump around here for 2 hours straight, I quickly want to hop into a time walking dungeon, because we are having a time walking week, the Cataclysm time walking week this week. So I'll hop into the dungeon queue and hope that we will get an invite pretty quickly. Oh, 6 minutes, that's not too shabby. I'll be back as soon as we are in the dungeon. And we are back in the dungeon, and it's the Vortex Pinnacle. Vortex Pinnacle? Yes, Vortex Pinnacle. I like this dungeon. I've done this twice today, this morning, while I had my morning coffee. So let's do it another time. Okay, maybe there's not as much use in me trying to keep up. It was quite hard this morning as a healer to keep up with them, as a monk to be precise. So as a mage, it probably won't be that much easier, to be fair. Especially, I think I won't be able to keep up damage-wise, because most of the guys that are running these dungeons and at the first day are kinda hardcore players themselves. And I have no idea what I'm actually doing here, so yeah. Lurking Tempest is completely irrelevant. Let's get this big thing going. Yeah.
Filthy beasts! Your presence in Skywall will not be tolerated.
Dude, I'm doing nearly 200k damage, but I'm still outperformed by a mile by the others. Yeah, that's a Enhancement Shaman, which, well, I've played a little bit of Enhancement Shaman last season, as you may or may not have seen me leveling her. And yeah, Enhancement Shamans are pretty strong. And I think they have not lost that much of their power in this season. Let's see, let's reduce some cooldowns here. Oh, get out of here. Oh, I just double blinked. Boom. 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 Am I slowed? No, I'm actually not slowed. Young Storm Dragon. Okay, I think I'll be able to throw my Frozen Orb out here, put my thingy down. Boom. Not too shabby, I think. the glacial spike here. Boom. Empyrean Assassin, down you go. At least I thought so. And I kind of screwed myself over for the boss up there, because my Frozen Orb did not reduce its cooldown enough due to a blizzard. But whatever, I don't care. I do have my Icy Veins ready. So it should be a-okay. $150k. Alrighty. Where's the... up there. But I wonder, did they change the mechanics of the last boss at some point? Because as I said, I did this dungeon twice today, but Assad, the last boss, did not do his... I don't know how to call it. This ability where he basically created a triangle on the floor of the arena, and if you didn't stand in the triangle area, you were absolutely killed by one shot by one of his abilities. But even though we killed him pretty quickly, I think we should have seen this mechanic at some point, but we haven't. So does he still do it, or have they changed it up as the Vortex Pinnacle was in a Mythic Plus rotation? Or was it? I don't know. I'm not a Mythic Plus player, not at all, whatsoever. Ooh, loot. I am a loot goblin, give me loot. Okay, now this pack, then we jump down here, walk over here, and then, okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. Whatever, I don't care. At some point, I'm just resigning there. I don't know why Mage has such a pull on me, but I'm not a good Mage player. I've never been a good Mage player, and I probably won't be a good Mage player on this one either. The only spec that I've kinda played in any way or so well was Fire, but not on a really competitive level. I was a decent Fire Mage. Also, Mage AoE never really was my cup of tea. As a Fire Mage, you are pretty on easy mode on AoE. You basically passively do AoE. You, as far as I remember, it's been quite some time since I last played it. Oh boy. Boom, boom. Okay, still 200k DPS. That's not bad. Okay, I've got a new... Nope. I've got a new cloak. That's not bad. Even though I'll be getting a new cloak as soon as I hit level 80. So that shouldn't be a big problem, but still getting loot is always nice. Let's see how good this cloak is actually. Let's see... crit haste, that's not bad. Okay, that's quite a decent upgrade. Not a huge upgrade, but a decent one. Give me that. Yes. What is this? Oh, some kind of crap. Don't need that. We'll have to turn this in Stormwind. Okay. And that's it already for this episode. Oh, have a look at this. This cloak does not look too bad on my Heart of Fear set. Not bad, not bad. And with this a little fashion show done, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, even though I was rambling on about how bad I am as a mage. It happens. I hoped to learn the mage a little bit better, but I'm still struggling on AoE. On single target, I'm decent. I'm not the worst, but on multi-target, I'm still missing something. I think at some point I'll have to read up some guides or so, because I'm using my glacial spec, my frost meteor, or how it's called. I'm using my ice nova and stuff. Comet storm it is called. I'm using my blizzard as much as possible. I'm using my frozen orb, but there's something that I'm still pulses arcane energy around the target enemy or ally, dealing all enemies within 8 yards and knocking them upward. A primary enemy target will take 100% increased damage. Let's try this, but I think that's not what I'm missing here. There's some interaction or something that I'm missing, and I really want to get this down better. But with that being said, I don't want to ramble on for hours. I hope you have a beautiful day today, and until next episode, bye gamers.